Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Cole Stewart, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start. This one.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second. The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
So now to the plate, Torres. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting second. The first
Stepping in, Luke Voit. And this series has been kind to him. 5 total hits have led to 6 runs batted in. The 2-1 home.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
4 runs here in this half inning. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting 8. The catcher.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling any.
Oh, and this kicks right off of them. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Line hard. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Richard Blyer comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. At the plate now, Torres. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Hayes on the run for it. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is line to left. Santander is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 12-0. James Paxton
occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alberto.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's gone 2 for 6. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So here's Trey Mancini. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they're held. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll coast in. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Hayes retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And here's Renato Nunez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. The